Actually, a video I should have added, before I actually showed you guys how to outsource. But either way, it's not too late because you guys are still at the early stages. So I'm gonna add this as soon as possible. So guys, today what I want to be covering is what you need to know before you outsource your Facebook ads. Okay, and you need to be able to explain, your marketing process. Just the what and not the how. So not the nitty gritty of like what kind of details you're going to be using for automations and stuff like that. All the codes, all the technical stuff. That's your contract responsibility, but you just have to be able to explain the what. And I'm just going to go over that right now. So number one, you need to make sure when you sign a client, you need to have an onboarding process for your client, right? So I actually made sure that I have an onboarding checklist for you that you can use, so you can simply send it to your client and you can get all the details you need. Such as their credit card info, so they can pay for the ad spend, get access to their ad account and all that kind of stuff, right? And then it comes down to the campaign. So number one, ad creative. What is an ad creative? So an ad creative is as simple as an ad image, right? It's just an image of the Facebook ad, and it's kind of like just a fancy word that you could use. However, I would just say ad image, so the client understands it as well. Just keep that in mind, guys, that using simplistic terms is better than trying to sound smart. Keep that in mind. And ad copy. So that is just really, the text for the advertisement. And that's really just, once again, the fancy term for it. So it's the ad text, right? And then what you also have to be able to explain is what is location targeting. So you can target, the business, their location, and everything around it in a 3-kilometer radius, so to make sure that you're actually advertising locally and not, globally for a local business. So you have to be able to explain that, the Facebook campaign is able to do that and they will actually get qualified leads, right? And you also have to be able to explain, that you can target people on interest. So if you're, advertising for a gym, you can say like, hey, awesome, we're actually, gonna advertise this campaign to people who have interest in, your CrossFit gym, and we can target on the interest of, CrossFit. Can really just explain it as easy as that. So you can target people on interest and location, all right, in the Facebook ads business manager. So, and then also, what you want to be explaining is you're going to be split testing some ads. Your contractor is going to be split testing some ads in the first 30 days to find a winning campaign, and that, the business can run for a long period of time while making a return on investment. But before that, you have to go through a split testing process, right? And really, the split testing process, it's just testing different ad sets. And what an ad set is, so I'll actually write it out so you know what, or you can write it. Ad sets is different ad campaigns, and each one has a different variable. And a variable could be, so one ad set could have a different location to see, if that other location performs better than the current location being advertised to, or a different interest, or a different angle where you can show your Facebook ads on, like not only the newsfeed but also in the messenger, for example. So the placement of the ad, you can test all these kind of ads with different variables to see which one performs the best based on the different variables that you're going to be testing, right? So that's how you can pretty much explain split testing. And just it requires obviously a lower ad budget, and really based on the metrics. I hope this all makes sense to you guys. Based on the metrics, you can see which ad performs better, right? And usually you just look at the amount of leads generated, and then you can pretty much determine, so the leads generated and the cost per lead. Based on those two mainly, you can always determine which ad is really the winner and which one is not, right? And then also, once a lead is being generated, it has to be sent to a customer relationship management, right? It's pretty much a file with all the leads being generated, with their names, with their number, with their email, etc. That's what a CRM is for, to store everything in a simple place where it's all organized, right? So that's a CRM. An active campaign is a CRM I use for my own clients, so you can use it as well, or you can use a free one, which is Trello, but I'm not sure if you can integrate that. Either way, if you're doing funnels, use active campaign. However, completely depends on your contractor and the way he works. You can also have automations, right? You can have automation set up where your lead gets texted or emailed with the new lead, any information like the name, email, phone number, location, etc., right? And then what you want to do, once this lead gets emailed or texted, you want, the people behind the counter to follow up with them, right? So call ASAP, because the longer they wait, you also have to explain this to them. The longer they wait, the colder the lead is going to get, and the more likely that they're not going to pick up, right? Because if they just signed up like a few seconds ago and you call them right away, that means, they have free time. They can pick up the phone because they obviously filled out the lead form. And when you call them, they'll obviously be available, right? So the longer you wait, the bigger the chances that you're going to miss out on the opportunity of actually getting someone, in your business, in your local business. And remember, guys, this is not your responsibility. It's the business's responsibility. Your responsibility is to generate leads, and for them, it's to follow a process and really doing the sales, right? It's their business. Then also explain the ad spend, right? So usually you start anywhere with a $400 to $500 ad spend. And simply spend $15 a day, and use a portion of the budget to split test different ad sets. So you want to start out with 400 to 500, and in the next month you could like double it. Based on whether you have a winning ad set or not. Because if you're making a return on investment, you just have to keep increasing the ad budget because you're going to be making more profit, right? It's logical. So yeah, that's really for the ad spend. And then ROI. What stands an ROI for? It stands for return on investment, okay? Or you also have the term ROAS. ROAS, I'll type it out here, is return on ad spend, return on investment. They're both the same thing. And this is one of the ad campaign metrics that showcases how much a business is actually getting back from the ad spender, pumping into the Facebook ads, and like pretty much what they're getting out, and if they're actually making a return on investment. Okay, so that's really it. And the landing page is simply where people fill out information, their name, their email, etc., etc. And the thank you page, you could like tell them, hey, thank you for filling out your information. Thank you for signing up for this free voucher. Now, if you actually call our business, you can go ahead and get another free thing, right? It's kind of an upsell. And then they're going to be more likely, and there's more gratification for them and more incentivization for them to go ahead and, go to the business, for example, or give them a call, right? So that's what a thank you page could serve for. It could serve for different purposes. And then lastly, the Facebook native lead form, and where do you actually find the CRM? I get this question like all the time. So Facebook native lead form is like, the lead form, which I do recommend to use because, it's free. You don't have like any cost, like, the funnels, automations. It's really simple and it works just as well, even better in my opinion. And I'm going to show you like where you go ahead and find the CRM, right? So let me just go to Facebook and then BS3 Nutrition. I'm going to click these chats away so I can show you guys. I think it's going to take too long, honestly. Yep, that's what I made for them as well. So you want to go to publishing tools, right? So you need admin access first to their page, and then you can go ahead and you can go to lead ad forms, and then you will pretty much like see the leads filled up right here. Okay, you will see it all right here. You will see first of all the campaign name, then the amount of leads, and then you can download it as an Excel sheet, and then you can paste it in the spreadsheet, and then you will see all the leads. So yeah, guys, that's really it. So you can download your leads, contact the page admin, blah blah blah. So yeah, guys, I think this is one of the most valuable videos I made this far. Let me know what you think of it, and yeah, this is all you really need to know before you go ahead and outsource the Facebook ads. So yeah, guys, keep crushing it and have an awesome day.